Our CEO and CFO will be quite commercial. Probably our head of sales will also be fairly commercial. But often the other managers and other directors at a senior level often don't necessarily have strong business acumen. Some do, some don't. And what we also might find is that they'll have perhaps decent business acumen, but they won't necessarily have great people acumen. And we can have a real scalable impact by helping our leaders, the next tier of leaders, fill in the gaps from a big picture perspective. We don't need to be perfect in what we do. My work is framed by experience of working with over 150 operating companies around the world. I was the CFO for a $6.5 billion group that operated in over 70 countries. I've been involved in over 50 acquisitions, assessing businesses for acquisition, assessing the management teams, assessing the quality of the business. I've led turnarounds. I've been in operational roles. So I've seen a lot of examples of good and bad leadership. And I've seen a lot of areas where department leaders often fall down, or with the benefit of guidance or coaching that can make a real difference in their organisation. And helping department leaders with people acumen helps create a great environment for everybody in the organisation. Helping department leaders with business acumen helps share a business mindset throughout the organisation. So what these programs for department leaders do is take them on a journey of self-reflection and thought provocation. Over 3 hours of material, over 100 short, sharp, focused, punchy, engaging videos, very reflective. I will take them, and they don't have to do it all in one go. They can break it out to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour. It's very easy to break down into chunks. But I'll take them on a journey that gives them teaching and an opportunity for reflection. And the teaching is very centred on helping the leaders that need it to develop their business acumen. So, for example, financial leaders, they will typically have quite a strong they'll have a strong financial understanding, of course, but they'll also generally have pretty good, they'll understand the business ecosystem, and usually often they'll understand a bit more about how organisations are structured. So the focus for them is a little different from some of the other roles where perhaps the mindset and orientation is less commercial. And in those cases, there's a mini MBA. It's the equivalent of the 30-minute real-world MBA, where the BA doesn't stand for business administration, it stands for business acumen. And it will cover the business ecosystem which we all operate. There'll be an element of finance for non-financial leaders, also a methodology for understanding organisations with which we've previously been unfamiliar, a method for understanding how organisations are built and to think about that and owned and funded, so that they can think really about the opportunities that might arise, but also to encourage our leaders to operate their departments as a business within a business. So a key part of this whole journey of thought provocation and reflection, guided reflection and teaching, is to also examine the mindsets that they're applying as leaders right now, help them reflect on that, and to help encourage them to start to think more holistically about the fact that they run and to apply business disciplines, a business within a business in which their customers are their colleagues. They're providing a leadership service to the folks in their team. They're providing a service to external customers, but also providing a service to line managers. And each of those different customers have different requirements. So that mindset is quite helpful. Another piece is to teach them this whole process of guided reflection is to help take them on a journey of also thinking holistically about the department and team that they run, the environment they create for their people, but it also teaches them a methodology called PPMC leadership. I think the successful teams, departments, whole organisations tend to cover 4 bases really well: people, principles, mechanics and culture, and they don't tend to fall down in any of those areas. They're not perfect, but they tend to be strong across each of those 4 areas. So we'll examine each of those 4 areas in detail. So, for example, on culture, there's real life examples in there of how folks set about building vibrant, energising cultures. Snippets, ideas. It's about provoking ideas. It's a holistic framework, a lens through which we can view not only our team, but the wider organisation, the contributions we make to the wider organisation. So that's a key part of all of this. So that's what this programme is all about. It's all about inspiring our department leaders to be more conscious in how they lead their people, more holistic, have more of a business focus, to help equip them with more of a business focus, but also to help them think about their mindsets and to take them on a journey of self-reflection. If nothing else, the fact that we're investing in our people is a fantastic signal for our commitment to having, you know, the best environment and the best conditions for all of our people. But that's what this program is all about. It's all about helping individuals and helping organizations be the best that they can be.